I lived in this neighborhood years ago, and I'm back for the first time, and I was walking to the theater the other night, and for a split second, I thought I saw my ex-girlfriend on the street, but when I got a little closer, it turned out to be a homeless guy. I haven't thought of a joke about it yet. I just can't wait to tell her. As when I was living here, I think it was about 14 years ago, on the first day of the second war in Iraq. And on that same day, I purchased my very first fish tank. Pure historical coincidence. But it really did change the way I looked at that war. I don't mean to say that it made me sympathize with Saddam Hussein, but it did teach me the invaluable lesson in life that it's hard to be in charge of things. You know, he had competing Shiite and Sunni interests, the Kurds in the north, international sanctions, and I want to be clear, I'm not talking about a fish bowl. Tank. Pumps, filters, chemicals, things that require leadership. And the way when you have a fish tank, the way you start kind of sympathizing with dictators is, I know in my heart, I was doing what I thought was best for those fish. But from their point of view, I'm the worst mass murderer that's ever lived. Hussein was Gandhi compared to the bloodbath. Do you guys like divisive political comedy that divides the audience and makes everybody uncomfortable? You like that? Good. Because I don't only have jokes that work. I got plenty of the other kind too. I guess we'll wade right in. Are you guys familiar with the phenomenon of police officers shooting innocent people for no apparent reason? Have you guys met? Yes, miss, I know, but let me get the whites up to speed. They're shooting them. It's been going on for a while. So one thing I've noticed, whenever somebody's defending the cops, when in these cases, they always trot out the same argument. They always say that the cop has a right to get home safe to his family, which sounds right. But I realized one day you never really hear that same line of reasoning applied to firefighters. Like, for some reason, the fire department, a fireman can't just race up to a burning building and say, you know what, guys? My wife's making tacos tonight. I'm going to skip this. I'm going to get home safe to my family tonight. You know, if she were making meatloaf, I'd run right in there with you. You guys know me. Like, if you're a cop or a firefighter, courage and self-sacrifice, they're not just nice things to have. They're the whole job. That's the entire job. That's what you're paid to do. Like, in the old days, a captain would go down with a sinking ship for no reason. Today, a cop will shoot a 6-year-old, and his legal defense was that he got nervous. Well, maybe this isn't the right line of work for you. You might not be the right man for this job, and I'm not suggesting for a second that I would be the right man for that job. I would be shooting at bees. But that's why I didn't choose protect and serve.